Alright, so this is a demonstration of the open screen broadcasting software. Now this is going to be pretty hard because I can't select any other of my scenes than the screen cap scene, because what happens then is that it goes out of capturing the screen and goes to a specific source. So I can't do that. But when you download and install the Open Broadcaster software, this scenes list is going to be empty and the sources list is going to be empty. And you want to create new scenes and sources, and scenes is for combinations of sources, so you can do different combinations of sources and just click from scene to scene, and these can have hot keys so that you, by clicking on a keyboard, you can set up different views. Right, but let's first go into the settings here so you can actually see what you're supposed to set up. Oh, sorry, not edit scene settings. Yeah. You can have different profiles here for doing different things, and these profiles here under general changes or saves all the settings on that profile for the rest of the menus in here. And what I've got here is a local recording profile, and this is recording at 2 megabits at the moment. This is 2048 kilobits. You can change this perhaps even double it, since that will create you much better quality. Always go for constant bitrate because things are changing and stuff is doing, so you just want to keep the quality at a specific high level. And you want to enable the constant bitrate padding to ensure that video players understand this is supposed to be a constant bitrate. You want to record your audio. This can be MP3 or AAC, doesn't really matter to me. I can't hear the difference. What I can hear is the bitrate. You want to keep that at 128 or higher. Then the broadcasting settings in here, which is important. If you want to record a local file, you need to set this in file output only mode, and you need to select a path and write a name for your file, and it will then start recording in that file name in that folder when you press the record or stream key button thingy out here. I'll show you in a moment. I don't want to save any changes because I've not made any changes. You want to select your video card. You want to select your resolution. You want to select this to no resolution downscale, preferably as you see here, a full HD resolution. At 30 FPS is enough. I don't need any more than that for video editing, not if I don't have to do slow motions or anything. It's not really a thing. 30 FPS is enough. Audio, you want to record from your default audio device. This is recording the output of your sound card, so what you hear in your ears is what you're recording. And then you want to use or disable your microphone. You can disable it or select your microphone if you want to record that. You can set it to push to talk. So if you don't want your microphone on all the time, you can use a button to use the usual push to talk. You can set buttons for muting the mic and muting and unmuting the desktop sound. So I've got it forced to mono right now because I've only got a mono microphone, so I don't want to record stereo. It's just a useless waste of quality and bitrate. So this is pretty much it. Under advanced here, that's not really anything you need to worry about. Just let it use multi-threaded thing so it can be fast enough. I think these are the default settings, so I think you should just go with this because it's good enough. You don't need to tinker with this. And just say OK. And what you need to do to capture your GTR2 is create a window capture. Give it a name. Just going to keep window capture, and what you get is this. You can then select a window that you want to record from, and I want to record from GTR2. I want to record the inner window, and I'm not sure I want the mouse cursor on this one, so I'm going to just disable that. And I want to record windows on top of that because I may have different things that I want to drag in and show people. I don't want to use any color keys for this because I don't want any transparency in it, so I just want to click OK to that, and what it's going to do is add a window capture of my GTR2, and now you can't see what I am doing, so I'm going to just disable that source again. You can see here if I enable it, you see GTR2 because it's on top, and then if I do this, it just fades out to nothing. And I can now show you how to do, for example, I've got here in the background, I've got a video of what I recorded earlier. You can see in the bottom of that there's a nice VEC, Virtual Endurance Championship streamer. And the way to get that on your video is go add image, yes, just call it image, then browse for your file. I know it's in my pictures, DGTL folder, search for overlay, got that right there. And there's a VEC overlay here. And I don't really need to do anything else. You can see here that it's kind of in the wrong position now, so I need to edit that. You press edit scene, it gives you a box, you can drag the corners to fit it, just fit that to the entire screen, and voila, I've now got this nice VEC streamer at the bottom of the picture. And I can also add the TV overlay if I run the race manager. I've got the option of, sorry, just going to close this down so it just doesn't confuse you. Here is the race manager with telemetry disabled. When you start it up, I can actually try and go back and start it up for you so you can see. When you start it up here, you've got the option here to disable telemetry. You just uncheck that and make sure you're on the right server here, and then just start race manager. Then what you need to do is select the TV overlay. This gives you another window in front, and what I usually do is just make this fit in the size of my GTR2 like that. Then I go back to open screen broadcaster like this. I then add a window capture. Let's just call that window capture 2, doesn't really matter. I select the TV overlay, and now comes the funny part, because if I click OK here, it goes yellow, and I need to do that, let it go yellow. After that, I right click and select properties again. I then add here to use a color key. I then select the yellow color here behind to make that go transparent, and I select OK, and you can now see I've got people on the server, times, and the current clock right now. Of course, this is recording twice now on top because I'm recording the entire screen and then with the TV overlay on top, so it's TV overlay on TV overlay. It's actually pretty funny, but as you can see, I can enable and disable that. So that's basically it for how to use this. You can of course create multiple scenes with things turned on and off and other things. You can even do webcams, like hi, here I am. Go back to screen cap. I've got something for recording GTR2 strictly. I've got that right here. And if I use GTR2 like that, I think you should have been able to see some GTR2 now. Oh yeah, there we go. That's just plain GTR2 looking at my car. It's under the tents here. TV overlay here has gone wrong. What you need to do to fix it is go properties again, and then select TV view again, and then it'll work. We've got the TV overlay here. Yes, so that's basically it. How to set it up. If you got any questions, just answer away. But I think explanation of most things are in this video now, or you can just go ahead and Google recording with open broadcaster software. There's a lot of people giving good advice on the internet and on YouTube about how to use this, because it's a pretty popular program. So have fun. Bye bye.